Hey guys, Kurt's here with you today. Today I want to go over a little comparison or versus, however you want to look at it, between the Hefty, let me find actual what this is here. This is the Hefty storage slider 1 quart size. Over here we have a 1 quart size of the Ziploc. The Ziploc here, it says unbeatable grip and seal technology. Freshness or unbeatable freshness, grip and seal technology. It's kind of what they're putting in right here. Over here we got stand and fill expandable bottom. So I guess that's going to be the first things to kind of look for. All right, so let's get the box out of the way and actually look at these. All right, so first off, 1 quart size is what we're looking for. And this one here, the Hefty, it does look significantly smaller, but I'm going to guess because of the stand and feel. You see there's some extra material right here. Actually, it doesn't really look, it doesn't look any bigger here. Let's see, on the bottom, you see there was a little fold right there. Let me get what's not folded out. You can kind of get a little bit here. So you see there's like a little extra material there. So whenever I stick my hand in here, it kind of unfolds right there. See, like little corners. So this is what it started off with, but when I open it up, it kind of gets that little extra fold out. So that does add a little bit more width down here. Kind of see that's roughly about how wide that bottom is. So again, that would kind of hold true for the stand and feel. So you kind of put, actually I got a mouse here. Let me put a mouse in here, see what that would look like, just to give you a visual. I guess you could store your mouse in a little storage container. Let me move this camera so you can see it. So this is what that would look like if you're trying to store, you know, put food in it or something. So you put your initial little bit of cereal or flour or whatever it is you're putting in there to kind of let it stand. So over here on the Ziploc one, so this does not have that. This is your traditional little bit there. So if you're trying to do the same on this one, and it's not going to work out in your favor, it doesn't look like. So that is a nice little feature on that Hefty. That's kind of neat. So if you're trying to do the same thing over here, well, it's not really designed to do it, but I mean, you can. I mean, that works. But I mean, I do see what they're going for, because this is obviously, it's solid on the bottom, where if you're trying to put, you know, flour or something. So I mean, I do, got something kind of came off the mouse in there. Let me get that out of there. But I definitely do see kind of what they're going for on that Hefty. So I would give points to the Hefty on that. That's kind of neat. Where this one, again, your good old-fashioned bag. All right, so I give a little bit of extra points for the Hefty on that stand and feel thing. It's kind of neat. All right, let's look at this labeling part here. We have their name brand Hefty, closed. The little arrow pointing, I guess, to let you know that if this little tab is on that side, it's going to be closed. Stronger seal. And then here is going to be where you write your whatever. You know, if you have ground beef, turkey, chicken, you know, whatever it is you have in this thing. You're going to put that on chili, maybe. Put that on, write it on there, throw it in the freezer. Well, this is not the freezer one, is it? No, this one's not designed for a freezer. So I guess you're having something in the fridge, or maybe sandwiches then. They bologna sandwich, turkey sandwich, or so on. Over here, we have Ziploc brand right up here, kind of angle. Again, I give the points to Hefty on this one. I mean, you can definitely write on this, but by having the nice little design, it actually makes it a little bit more inconvenient as far as the writing goes. So right now, I'm leaning towards the Hefty on being my personal choice here. All right, what else do we have here on the packaging that says anything good here? This says unbeatable freshness, grip and seal technology. So the grip. Here's something I do like on the Ziploc though. You have this little lip or piece, whatever you call it, this longer than the other. So whenever this is sealed, you're able to grab this and right here and easily kind of break the seal. Whereas if that wasn't there, it'd look like this. And now you're trying to, well, that's not that big of a deal, really. I guess they did make that longer, though. So that is something that they did do good on. They made this side, the one closest to me, a little bit taller than this one. Made it easier to grab. So even if you're going here, and then there's the obvious here. So that's a nice little feature. As far as the actual sealing part, I'm trying to see if you got different parts here. So this part does not seal up here. It is just the lines. And it does seal pretty easy. I mean, you can hear it actually. I'm not sure the camera will pick it up. I'm gonna put it up here to see if you can hear it. You can actually feel it and hear it almost like snap whenever I squeeze it here. And then same thing going all the way across. On the Hefty, this one has the nice little, what do we call that, a zipper, a glider, or a slider. They call that a slider here. Little slider definitely makes it easy. You know what's in there because this is over here, and it even has a little label right here letting you know it's closed. This doesn't really need that extra little lip because you don't got to grab it and fight with it. Very easy just to open that. As far as how this is closing, I only see one little kind of line here that's going to kind of connect, where on the Ziploc there's looks like two here. So this one is probably going to be I mean, I'm just guessing here. This one I would guess is probably going to be a better seal, but at the same time it may not be sealed because you don't know. It's kind of a guess. So if I'm doing this and maybe my fingers go off a little bit, maybe I'm distracted and I come over here, that part's not sealed now. So I'm kind of nitpicking a little bit, but that could obviously be a thing. If you have liquid in here, again, soup, gravy, who knows, you have some type of liquid in this and you think it's sealed, it may not be. And now you put this on the side in the fridge somewhere, and then now you have a little bit of leakage. Whereas on this one, again, you know, it's not sealed, it is sealed. If you get confused, read the old label there, let you know. So all in all, guys, I would definitely recommend both. I mean, I have both, I use both. I've never had any problems with Ziploc at all. It's a fantastic product. I'm just being a little bit nitpicky just so you guys can kind of see some of the differences. But if I could only use one ever again, I am definitely going with the Hefty one over here. Again, several things going for it. I mean, the bottom, that's not a big plus, but that is a plus. I mean, just being able to set this down while you fill it up. The label, again, not a big plus, but it is a better label. It's easier to write on. Again, same thing up here. So all in all, guys, I'm going for the Hefty. As far as how sturdy this thing is, I'll just put it, see if I can, how hard it is to jab my finger through it. So let me get my finger through there and kind of pull. It tore right here. Again, this is not going to be a super fair comparison because I don't have any way to measure, you know, how hard I'm actually pushing here. But again, just to give you a little bit of an idea, go for the Hefty one, kind of same thing. Well, there's one pull and nothing happened. There's a second one, nothing happened. Going for a third one, and the third one got through. Again, I'm going for the Hefty, guys. This one seems like it's a sturdier bag. Lots of pluses. Again, neither one is terrible, but again, Hefty's going to be my choice. Got to show where these holes went through here. Kind of, there's the holes on there, fingers popping out. But there you go, guys. So I hope somebody out there got something from this video. And thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.